All right. Hello, everyone. We are live. And hello, Janet and Michelin. We have this amazing guest today. And Janet Mai is one of our top leader and successful leader in the business. And this is just a privilege for us to have her for this interview. And today we are going to ask her question about her journey. But before we continue, I would like to ask you ladies to introduce yourselves first. Michelin?
Oh, hi everyone. Hi Janet. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a great leader to us. So this is Micheline. I am coming live from Massachusetts, USA. I am a mother of three girls. I am a proud digital business owner for the last 3 years.
Thank you so much, Michelin. Yes. So I invited Michelin. I said, "Hey, I am going to interview Janet. Do you want to jump in?" And she's like, "Yes." That's why we are here.
I love that spontaneous, yeah,
Yeah.
spontaneity. You can't see that word.
So, Janet, would you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Janet. I'm from Vancouver, BC. I'm a mother of two dogs, and I've been part of this online business since the end of 2016.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
2016. So you've been in the business for a long time, Janet. And yes,
Yes.
to those of you who are wondering, Janet is one of our top leaders, and she is very inspiring, and she inspired all of us. And of course, she's still young. So right now, I'm still wondering. I actually interviewed her before, but I can't remember what was the thing, because I was new when I was interviewing Janet, so I was just like nervous, don't know what I was asking, and just really not sure. But today I met her, of course, in Canada, and I will be meeting her also in Mexico.
Yeah.
So I am excited over that. So today I am going to ask her some of the question about her journey. Michelin and I will ask her, and of course, we don't know exactly how she started this business and everything, and what made her start. So, Janet, what do you used to do before you become an online business owner?
Yeah, so actually prior to joining this business, I was doing a lot of things. I was known to juggle like 2 to 4 jobs. I was a realist. And I actually failed my real estate license. So that's what led. I failed it twice. I forgot I failed that. It was kind of an embarrassing story. So I failed my real estate license twice. I was supposed to work with my brother, but I was working at my family nail salon business. I was an insurance agent, flight attendant, bartender. So I was doing various things at different times, but or sometimes combined together. But that's what I was doing before. And then I was always juggling little side projects or something that I can make extra money on the side.
Uh-huh. Wow. So that was 2016. Is that right?
Yeah, that was right. Yeah, that was before. Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
So how did you find out this business anyway? I know that our founder is also from Canada, but I'm
Yeah.
kind of wondering, are you guys close? You live close to them or no?
No, at that time, yeah, we're in the same, we're both in Vancouver, Canada, and we didn't know each other. I was living in Surrey at that time, which is like an hour away kind of from downtown Vancouver. And so I saw an ad on Facebook and they were living in downtown Vancouver. And it's always been my dream. I was like, who are these guys? Penthouse. And that's honestly, that's why I clicked on it. I was like, ooh, penthouse, ooh, downtown Vancouver. And that's kind of how I ended up here.
Wow. So you were just pretty much like curious
Yeah, I
about
was.
it.
Yeah, I did try a form of online marketing prior to this and had a really bad experience. Put myself in debt, and wasted a lot of time. But because of that situation, it led me to being curious to the online world. So I'm so grateful for that.
Oh, wow. So
Mhm.
at that time, do you have any idea what you're gonna do? Are you skeptical or something like that? Because
Honestly, I was very excited. I didn't really I kind of knew how the system worked, but not really. And I kind of understood how you would leverage it. So I was like, wow, they cracked the code on, this system and how to leverage the offline and online world together. So that's why I got excited. But at the same time, it was still so new. I was, one of the original people, and I joined very excitedly. And then your logic brain gets to you, and then you start questioning if this is real or not. Is it a scam or not? And yeah.
And now look at you. You are already one of the amazing leader in this community. And we are so grateful. Michelin, I know that you have a lot of questions for Janet.
Yes, yes. So I know, thank you for everything you've done for us. Whenever we reach out, you always said yes. So how do you have, I know your team is huge because we are part of your team. Whenever we reach out, we find you. How do you manage the whole thing? How do you do it? When I get to your place too, I will know how to proceed with that.
You know what? It's not about not having enough time. It's about prioritization and just setting slots every day for your business, right? And I know it was very difficult for me at the beginning because I had a full-time job and I was trying to do the training and all these things. But once you understand the gist of it, just put certain slots, certain times of the day where you're going to answer messages, where you're going to be on meetings, and that's as much as you can do. And so you might not be able to get everybody, but you could get as much as people, and eventually it will get to everybody. And that's kind of how you manage time.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
So how do you know who's the leader that gonna help the team? Because sometimes not everybody is a leader, because you have to take the lead to become a leader. You have to start doing work so you can know how to lead a team. So how would you know who's gonna be a great leader that when they have their own team, they will take over, that will help you grow in the team?
I feel like because everyone is their own business owner, right? And you kind of just work together and stuff. And so I feel like my mentors created a environment where everyone is a leader. And that's what the beauty of this business is that I was not a leader when I joined. Trust me. I was the most shy, the most introverted. Like, I would not be talking to you unless I had like wine in my mug, because I was so nervous. And so being in an environment with other people in this community and starting your own online business, you eventually become your own leader, and you find yourself in this business. And so you create a space where people find themselves and be the leader. And so for me, everyone is a leader when they come into this business, and I treat everyone the same. And so you just create a community where everyone helps everyone. And that's kind of how it works.
Yeah, because when you help everybody, everyone is a win.
Yeah.
Everybody become a winner. But thank you.
So, Janet, did you ever have any struggles when you started the business?
Oh, a lot.
You did.
I had so many struggles. Like, I was so excited. I went through the training very fast. And then I think I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait for a bit because I'm so new. I'm just going to wait until I see other people's results. And, I kind of took my time. And then I saw people started making money. They started making like, 500 turned into 5,000, then 5,000 turned into job quitter. I'm like, okay, Janet Mai, you need to start working now because you just wasted 6-7 months. Like, I was working, I just wasn't working.
Yeah.
And so, and also there was a lot of things with just believing in myself. Like, I kept saying, oh, maybe they can do it, but I don't think I can. But I finally realized that we all have access to the same system, the same training. And the only person that would stop me from succeeding is myself. And so I really had to do a lot of work in that aspect, like your mindset. Like, I used to never believe those people. Like, I'm like, oh, successful people just say mindset because they're already successful. But I'm like, okay, no, you really have to do the work. You have to read the books. You have to do the courses. You really have to step out of that mindset that holds you back. And that was one of my toughest struggles, was getting through that. But once I got through that, and my mentor even said to me, like, the world does not revolve around you and nobody cares. And once I stopped caring about what people thought about me, that's when my business soared.
Wow. See, that's the thing, because for a lot of us, I think all of us who come into this business thinking it's like, oh my goodness, what are they gonna say about me, doing this kind of things. Yeah, and you made a good point that, uh the world doesn't is not revolve about with like
Yeah.
us. So it's definitely somebody else is thinking like we ourselves is the one making us uncomfortable. So,
Yeah, it's
Yes.
our
Yeah.
own.
yeah, and people doesn't really even care about what we do.
No, and even if they did watch, they'll probably forget it the next day. There's so many things online. No one's gonna be like, "Oh, remember that Merly person last week on a Friday afternoon?" You know? Yeah.
Yeah, that is so true. So Janet, I know that you are very successful now in this business. So what is your mission? You
Mhm.
are been an amazing mentor, coach, and as far as we know back then, you don't want to be a coach anyways. So
Yeah.
and now here you are. You are all over. You travel all over the world to taste food, of course. So what is your mission in your
Oh,
as a successful online business owner?
there's like obviously the mission in the business is to have, I want everyone to have what I have and more. But most importantly, I truly want everyone to find their light in this business. And when you find your light, you find your purpose. And I think the whole purpose of this whole world is just to find the love within yourself so you can spread it with everyone else. And that's kind of my mission. I don't know how it looks like yet because I have so many passions, which is like, give back, food and all that stuff. But I think ultimately the bigger scheme of things is when you find your light, others do too. So however that will portray in the real life, I'm not sure yet. Maybe Mexico might be the stepping stone to that, but something along those lines, because it's a beautiful feeling when you truly find yourself and you're not living the life that you think you should be living, or that your upbringing told you that you should be living. Because I'm a family of immigrants, right? Youngest of 8 immigrants, and I thought life had to be a certain way. And now that I've passed that point of what my parents created for me, it's like it's beautiful.
Wow.
Wow,
Thank you so
very
much, Janet.
powerful.
Yeah. Michelin?
Yes. So we know there's a lot of people said, "Oh, I don't have time for online business." We know our webinar. That's how we start by watching it. They said they don't have time to watch the webinar. So what would you say to those people that don't have 90 minutes to watch a webinar to see if this business is for them? Would they be able to do that business?
Well, the beauty of this business is process of elimination, and we don't have to have everyone to watch it. I only want people who truly want it, and if they don't, then I probably won't even. I would just wish them luck and tell them to find something else, because I like, after doing this for so many years, you'll meet people who truly want it and will just take the necessary steps and will just go with it right away. And then there's going to be people where you think you have to convince. And I'm like, honestly, if they're going to be this difficult to watch a 90-minute video, chances are they're going to fail in most things that they do in life. So I wouldn't even bother. And
Wow.
that's why I love this business too. It's like, you don't have to sit here and try to get all these people in. I think that I know that if a person truly wanted to make a difference in their life and they wanted to check it out, they would make time. And it's black and white. There's no gray area.
Thank you for your answer.
Thank you so much, Janet. Yeah, that's one thing. Back then I was just like kind of sad. Someone is just like, okay, you're trying to explain it to them, but they're still skeptical. Now I'm kind of thinking to myself, this is for you to
Mhm.
succeed also. It's not just for me. This is for our family that is going to grow and able to help others. So now I'm not really worried about the, kind of other people that not really wanted to join, because
Yeah.
one of this day, you're you get there and we'll get there. So just
Mhm.
like you're not sure when you join the business, but look where you are right now. Are you in your
Mhm.
penthouse too?
I mean, it's not a penthouse yet, but it's kind of it would be considered a penthouse in another building, not in this.
Yeah. So
But
so
you
what do you
travel
say?
all over, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So what do you say, Janet, for those people who are looking for the business but not really sure because of social media? I think a lot of people are
Mhm.
afraid of that because of social media and afraid to be out there and explore. And we encounter a lot of people like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is what always makes me take the decision is the saying my brother always said to me, you have to do things you've never done to get things you've never had. And
Mm,
so at that moment in time, it was already 7 years of my life, 7 years of doing the same thing, same job, juggling other side things, trying to get ahead, you know. So I was like, oh, I don't want to be in the same spot again next year. So if you see an opportunity, whether it's an online business or it's something else, take that action because that will ultimately lead you to where you need to be. And the difference between our community and everyone else is that we're actually real people that you can message and ask
Yes.
questions. Like I've I've joined a lot of other I like watched a lot of other opportunities out there. Like you end up buying something and then you don't even get to talk to the person that you know that you were inspired by, and if you did want to talk to him you had to pay him a fee to talk to him, right? Whereas people can just reach out to us and
Mhm.
ask us any questions. And you know what, the online world is actually it's going to take over the world, unfortunately. I think,
Mhm.
like, I know that if you don't actually do something online in the next few years you're going to be left behind. Just even with AI and everything coming, yeah, I think it would be beneficial to actually explore something online. And so I would leave you with that. And also, yeah, you don't lose anything by checking it out. If anything, you're more educated in what's out there, and then you can see what you can choose from because there's many things, many choices. And like I said, our community is something that's so different than any other online business that you'll ever join. The connection, you know, we got to meet in person, even though we've been working for years together. It's crazy because it feels like we've known each other for so long, but we got to meet just one time, you know, in August. And so that's, you know, that's something special about our community.
yes, that is so true. And thank you, thank you, thank you, Janet, for being here with us, and with me and Michelin. And I am so excited to see you again.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
so, so thank you everyone for being here. Thank you. So yes, if you are thinking about doing something, don't hesitate to take action because it's your future, and also you don't lose anything.
Yes.
So that is one thing that is definitely the good thing about it. And we are here to support everyone in this business. And we love our community, and I'm so grateful to be part of this. So thank you all, and we'll see you again next time. And have
Thank
a
you.
great day, everyone. Now I'm going to finish my shopping. So bye.
Awesome.